Yes, let us start with the next problem. So in this particular problem, four coplanar forces acting at a point are shown in figure. I'll write that one. So one of the force is unknown and its magnitude is shown by P. The resultant has magnitude of 500 Newton and is acting along x-axis. Determine the unknown force P. See, the condition given, the resultant is given as 500 Newton and is acting along x-axis. What it means? So the resultant is acting along x-axis means sigma fx equal r and sigma fy equal 0. So by reading the problem, you can come into conclusion which kind of conditions you have to apply to solve these kinds of problems. So in previous problem, all forces are acts vertically down, the condition is given. Hence we have applied sigma fy equal r and sigma fx equal 0. But in this particular problem, the resultant has a magnitude of 500 Newton and is acting along x-axis. This is the condition imposed. Hence it will become r equal sigma fx and sigma fy equal 0. Let us see how to solve this kind of problem now. So the next problem, four coplanar forces acting at a point shown in figure. One of the force is unknown. And its magnitude is shown by P. The resultant has a magnitude of magnitude of 500 Newton and is acting along the x-axis. Determine the unknown force P. And its inclination. And the figure is shown. The first force is 200 Newton. Angle inclined is 45 degree. And the R is given as 500 Newton. This is the unknown force P and theta. These are the unknowns. And one more force is given in purely vertical direction, that is 200 Newton. And the another force is 500 Newton, 30 degree. So this problem is also asked several times in VTU examination. This is also very important problem. Please be focused how to solve this particular problem. I will explain step by step. So here, four coplanar forces acting at a point. What are four forces? This is one force, the second force, the third force, fourth force. These four coplanar forces acting from a single point shown in figure. One of the force is unknown. See, this is the unknown force. Out of four forces, one of the force is unknown and its magnitude is shown by P. already shown in figure and given the same in problem. Shown in P. Shown by P. The resultant has a magnitude of 500 Newton and is acting along the x-axis. The resultant is R of 500 Newton acting along the x-axis. This is also shown and given in the problem. Determine the unknown force P and its inclination theta. So we have to determine P and theta using this given figure. So the thing is, the resultant acting in purely x direction, which means sigma fx equal R. Then the remaining thing is sigma fy is 0. That is the condition we have to apply to solve this problem. The given condition is resultant of 500 Newton acts along x-axis. Therefore sigma fx equal R, which is equal 500 Newton, and sigma fy is 0. This is the condition. Sigma fx equal R. What is meant by R? R is nothing but 500 Newton. So this condition will become sigma fx equal 500. That's all. And this will become sigma fy equal 0. Now apply these two conditions for this figure. You are getting the solution. Well, before writing these values, resolve these forces and write the free body diagram separately. Write the free body diagram separately. I'll write free body diagram now. First force 200 Newton. 200 Newton. And the angle of inclination is 45 degree. Now resolve this first force in two things. First, the direction acting away, it will become 200 cos 45 and it will become 200 sin 45. The first force is over. Come to second force. So this is the P and the angle of inclination is theta. Resolve in two directions. The first thing is direction acting away, it will become P cos theta and it will become P sin theta. The next force is this one, inclined force, and the angle of inclination is 30 degree. So the magnitude is 500 Newton. So resolve in two direction. So it will become 500 cos 30 and 500 sin 30. And the fourth force is purely vertical. That is 200 Newton. And the one more force, that is not force, it's a resultant R, which is 500 Newton. This is the free body diagram. So once we write this free body diagram, next, if you apply this condition, we are getting the solution. First, apply sigma Fy equals 0. For this, all vertical forces upward is positive and downward is negative. So apply here, it will become only forces. First one is 200 sin 45. Next, plus P sin theta. Next, minus 500 sin 30 minus 200 equals 0. you are getting P sin theta value. What is P sin theta?
308.57.
You take all right side, it will become plus 200 plus 500 sin 30 minus 200 sin 45. You are getting P sin theta. How much?
308.57.
308.57 plus. It's plus or minus?
Plus.
Plus. Okay. Take this as equation number 1. Next, apply the second condition. Sigma fx equal R, that is resultant, which is nothing but 500 Newton. It's a given in problem. Sigma fx equal R, which is nothing but 500 Newton. It's a given in problem. So what is sigma fx? Plus 200 cos 45 minus p cos theta minus p cos theta minus 500 cos 30 minus 500 cos 30, which is equals to resultant 500. Resultant 500. Now you are getting p cos theta. You are getting p cos theta. How you are getting p cos theta? You take this right side and you take this 500 left side. It will become minus 500. It will become plus p cos theta. What is the value?
Minus 791.59.
Minus
0.59.
791.59. So we are getting equation number 2. Now you do equation 1 divided by equation 2. That is P sin theta divided by P cos theta, which is equal magnitude of 308.57 divided by 791.59. So PP get cancels. You are getting tan theta equals how much? 308.57 divided by 791.59.
0.3898.
0.3898. So theta equals tan inverse of 0.3898. So you are getting theta equals
21.29.
21.29 degree. Now substitute this theta value to equation 1, P sin theta. So now substitute this theta value to equation 1. You are getting P sin theta. Theta value is 21.29, which is equal to 308.57. This is from equation 1. Now P value, P equals 308.57 divided by sin 21.29. So how much P value?
849.84 Newton.
849.84 newtons. So this is the solution for this particular problem. So this is very important problem. Several times asked in VTU examination. The ultimate aim of the problem is to determine the unknown force P and its inclination theta. And also this problem given some condition. The resultant has a magnitude of 500 Newton, is acting along the x-axis. So we must focus on the condition and we must focus on how to resolve and then apply the conditions to get whatever the required things. In this particular problem is asking to arrive the unknown force value and its inclination value. So these are the basic steps before to solve the problems. I hope you are getting how to solve these problems using a simple simplified steps. Thank you.